Hey guys, and welcome. We got ourselves the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 review. Yes, saw it over the weekend. Saw it in Dolby Atmos with the whole surround sound. Like, it was really cool. The Dolby Vision, everything, it was really amazing. The picture quality was definitely way better than standard theater, which I didn't think it was going to be a difference, but there is. You can really see it. Now, to get on with the review, first things first, definitely a nice solid entry into the Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. Definitely a nice entry into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, a few things that are different from the comics versus the movie. Spoilers throughout. I will get to the big spoilers that have to do with the movie, but this right here, for every guys that don't know, this is a smaller spoiler. A lot of people already mentioned it, but Kurt Russell's playing Star-Lord's father, and his name is Ego, which is also the name of a character in the comics, also called Ego, the Living Planet. Now, his real father is called Jason of Spartax. They changed that up, which is like, okay. But it worked. In the movie, it worked. It actually really worked. What they did was really well done. Kurt Russell did an amazing job. For him to have a living form, I was like, how are they going to do it? You know, they actually go into, they actually tell you how he's able to have a human form. And when they show the Ego, the Living Planet, it looks pretty much almost exactly like the comics, which is pretty amazing. Phenomenal. A lot of cool scenes were definitely, scenes like this right here, where they had them fighting that big old space creature, which was definitely a really great scene. The sound in the theater was really amazing. The colors were beautiful. But the fight scene was actually pretty cool. Definitely really well done. I like the camera angles that they had for the fights that they had. Now, this one wasn't like the first one. It was a lot more action. This was less action, more story driven, and there wasn't a lot of things going on. It was just, not like the last one where everybody was after them. This one, there was a couple people after him, but not as much as the first one. And it wasn't the sense of like, hurry up, get that Infinity Stone. So there's no Infinity Stone you have to worry about on this one, which was a cool thing, because all of them are pretty much announced. No Thanos at all being shown in this one at all, which is kind of cool. Which is definitely going to lead up into the Avengers Infinity War. Yeah, that's the same title. That's the same title they're working on. Which is pretty cool. Now, as far as the characters go, Baby Groot, who definitely stole the movie like Groot stole in the last one. He stole the show, hands down, easily. Max was definitely another cool entry into the franchise. Was actually pretty cool. I think she did a really amazing job. I like the special effects, the costume that on her, the way her antennas looked, everything like that. I think it was phenomenal. Very well done. I love her and Drax's communication in the movie. The way they interact was pretty phenomenal. It's like a kid versus a kid who's very well sheltered and is just learning out about what's going on, and him trying to teach her things that he has no idea what's going on, which is hilarious. Very well done. Beautiful. Then you have Star-Lord and Gamora. Their unspoken love for each other is just them dancing around that and them trying to maneuver with that. Then you have Rocket, being the father figure for Groot, and then trying to be one of the members, and just trying to, basically him dealing with what, his place in the group, and if, him staying in the group is, what he wants, or if it's just like, no, I don't want to do it. You can see that little struggle with that, which is really well done. As far as the plot goes, it was really well done. Just really sweeping moments and stuff like that, which was really good. A lot of great camera angles, a lot of great colors. I mean, you can see this when it comes out. They actually release it on 4K, either Dolby Vision or HDR. Those colors are gonna pop really well. If you thought Guardians of the Galaxy was definitely phenomenal and beautiful, wait till you see this. The cool cameos you had with Sylvester Stallone, Michelle Yeoh. Jesus, there's so many cameos. Stan Lee's cameo was definitely cool to see. Who else is there? There's a couple more that I can't remember off the top of my head, which is kind of like, just whatever. But definitely check it out. Now here we go. Spoilers right here from now on out. Alright, so you have Ego the Living Planet, which is definitely kind of crazy because, he's the main villain. And yeah, in the comic books, he is a bad guy. And the fact that they kill him off in the end of the movie was kind of crazy. Was really wasn't expecting that, but I'm thinking that he will come back. He didn't fully die. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back or not. But it was actually kind of weird that they would kill him off like this. Because he was in the comic books, he was a bad guy for a minute before he reverted to being a good guy and stuff like that. It was just kind of weird, for him being a bad guy and then changing the guy was because of Galactus, who was going to eat on him. So, things like that, kind of like, all right, makes sense for him to make a change. This one was totally different. They didn't have any of that, but we'll see what happens if they actually bring him back or if he's actually completely dead, which is kind of crazy. And the fact that he actually tells Peter that he killed his mother, put cancer in her head, which is really messed up. And that he wasn't his only son. He had sons all over the world, sons and daughters all over the world. Kills them all because they weren't connected to, didn't have the connection that he had to Ego, like Ego had, where he could control this power. Now, with Ego dead, is the power dead inside of him, or is he still be able to use it? I'm going to say the power is still inside of him to be able to use it, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what happens. But that's a big twist on Star-Lord and his abilities, because he didn't have that in the comics, so that's a big difference right there alone. Another thing, the Watchers make an appearance. When I was watching the movie, they showed Stan Lee talking to three guys, and when they showed them, I was like, wait a minute. And then they showed the one guy, I'm like, the Watchers, they make an appearance. So what's their big role? Are they going to stand back? Are they going to make, the presence known to the other heroes and say, hey, this is what's going on. This is how you defeat Galactus, or this is what you need to do. But I don't know. I think this is going to be kind of crazy because those 5 end credit scenes, they show the Watchers still talking to Stan Lee and they're just slowly walking away from him, leaving him alone, which is kind of cool. Crazy, but cool. Howard the Duck makes another cameo appearance, which is pretty cool. So does Cosmo. So is there going to be more for them? Well, Cosmo didn't make a picture. It was just a little picture of him. But will Howard Duck have more of a role later on? Will he have his own movie? Who knows? With Yondu making a big sacrifice at the end of the movie, and which is kind of sad, because wait, isn't he going to be back for Avengers to help them out with Thanos? And the fact that he has his regular Finn back, which is pretty cool. I liked how they brought his Finn back. How he looked in the comics, it was actually pretty badass. He looked pretty rocking. That was another phenomenal thing. But all in all, I'm gonna say the movie was hands down another great entry into the franchise for Marvel. Now, Avengers is gonna be 4 years after the events of this movie. I don't know how many years after Thor it's going to be, but it's going to be 4 years set after this. So the Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be more tight-knit than ever before. Also, with the announcement of Adam Warlock coming out, is it going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, or is it going to make an appearance in Avengers? Don't know. We're going to wait and find out, because that's going to be a big, big plot point. And how did they get a hold of Adam Warlock, those people from the planet? It's kind of weird. It's because he was with the Collector, now he's with them. Did they grab it from him? Did they buy it from him? Or did they snatch it from him? What happened? What's going on there? They showed a picture of Jeff Goldblum in the end credits, but he wasn't in the movie. So what was that all about? I kind of threw me off for a minute, but we'll have to wait and find out. So all in all, if you've seen the movie, let me know in the comments below what you thought of the movie. What are your favorite parts of the movie? What did you like? What do you think they could have changed out when it would be better? And if you have not seen the movie, definitely check the movie out. You'll definitely not be disappointed. I saw it in Dolby IMAX theater. It was at the Metreon, and they have, it might be the same comparable one. I don't know if it's the same thing. The Century might have it. The XD might be the same, but I don't know if they upgraded even more than they have now. Definitely check it out. Check it out IMAX if you want to check it out IMAX as well. I didn't get a chance to check it out because I didn't think it was. I think those seats were already sold out. I wanted to hurry up and see the opening weekend. Thank God I did. Next movie I'm going to be checking out is going to be the Alien Covenant. That'll be the next one. Movie Talks will be coming out this week for sure. We're working on those right now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Hit that like button, hit that dislike button. Of course, leave a comment below. And I'll be seeing you guys around for more movie talks, movie reviews, unboxings, trailer reactions, and vlogs. Alright guys, I hope you have a nice week, and I'll see you guys for more. Alright guys, bye.